Hi Pisces, thank you for tuning in to your September love reading. I posted another reading earlier this month for monthly and love, but I wanted to dig a little deeper into your relationship sector. I'm going to pull a couple cards for your overall energy to start, and I'm going to pull you guys to the left and their energy to the right. This person could be your romantic person, your spouse, your lover, a romantic interest, or it could be a family member, friend, or co-worker, whatever energy that Spirit wants you to focus on for the month of September. All right. You're coming in with strategy, so you're thinking about something very intensely right now. You're trying to figure something out. Let's see what their energy is. Okay, they're coming in with journey. So you guys are at a crossroads right now where you have to make a decision about something. Their journey, they're looking at it as a very beautiful new beginning. You know, it's all glitter and glam right now. They're seeing all the potential of what this change is going to be. This can be like a job move, a career move. Sorry, a couple cards just fell out and I got distracted. Here we have your emotions, okay? Strengthening bonds and healing begins. Ooh. Okay, so did you guys meet someone new just recently? Because it seems that you are trying to maneuver around this person's energy and they're doing the same with you. It's like you're trying to connect. It's new, it's fresh, you're learning about each other. You're really trying to get to know each other very well. This is nice. I like this. Let's go ahead and pull some tarot to see how this adds. See if this is a romance, a friendship. Are you guys reconnecting with someone from the past? You know, because you do have healing begins, so this could be someone that's coming in from the past that you guys are reconnecting. You've grown, you've learned, you've forgiven yourselves, them, whatever the situation was. Seven of Cups in reverse. Let's go ahead and pull a few more. This to me is an illusion card. Sometimes with it being in reverse, it's like you be very careful about who you trust, what you divulge, what angle you take to get to your end game. Make sure there's no loopholes. All right, Empress in reverse and the shadow side. Let's go ahead and pull a few for them. They're all in reverse right now, which means that the energy is coming out and going away. The Empress in reverse is talking about that in the past it really didn't work. It wasn't moving in the right direction. The shadow side in reverse is talking about releasing fears and anxieties and worries and concerns that you have no control over. Okay, that's talking about you just realizing that this is the way it is. So this is your forgiveness of the past. So for those of you that this is a romance that's coming from, you know, back in the day, and you've met up again, you're talking, you're trying to figure out if you want to proceed with this. You don't have any ill will of what happened back when you guys had ended the relationship. You have really forgiven. There's nothing that you are carrying on that's really hurtful. There's memories, of course, but it's like you've made peace with it. Here we have High Priest reverse, Nine of Swords, and the Chariot in reverse. Stressing about the past, you know, things aren't moving fast enough. But losing their way in the regards to the High Priest in reverse, not listening to their higher selves, not paying attention to their surroundings, being kind of reckless in that area, going against the grain. You're taking the hard road, and there's stress when it doesn't move forward. And the reason why it doesn't move forward is because it wasn't of the higher good. They weren't listening to their intuition. They weren't taking the right path, so they were getting roadblocked at every which way and turn. They could also be blocking you in an aspect that they're not letting you all the way in due to the healing that they're dealing with. It's like you dealt with the healing and now they're just dealing with it. You know, they put it aside, they didn't deal with it. Let's see. Okay, King of Swords in reverse and the Temperance card. Yeah. So this talks about that they keep it to themselves, that they can be a little crass. They can say things that are a little harsh while they're in their healing process. And what they're needing is the temperance. They need that balance. They need that faith back. And they also need patience. Temperance is all about patience. So where they come out of the High Priest in reverse energy, where they're not listening to their higher self, they're going through a process right now that is very intense for them, and it's slow moving. They can be very cranky, but what patience is the ultimate goal right now. So however you feel about this person, whether they're a spouse or a family member or a coworker, they need your patience. You are building that strong bond back with them. You are on the right path with this relationship, so don't doubt it. You've done it quicker. You found the strategy of how to move forward. So as they're doing this as well, and they have the journey card as their energy coming into the month, they're really on this brand new journey that is a little different from them. You've already been there. If you notice, this healing begins is coming in. She's opening up the door. She's separating the curtain so that she can walk in for that healing begins. And your strengthening bonds energy is she's walking away from the energy. She's walking down the path in the forest. She's already done her work. She's taking care of business. So you guys are at two different crossroads right now. Now, in with the patience card, that also tells me that even though that this relationship is on its new journey, there may be some separation that needs to be, you know, a little breathing room here and there. So when they do get crass and start talking, you know, negatively, or they're being kind of mean that day, you know, you need to just back off and just like revisit it the next day kind of thing. But you're strengthening that bond. You are healing within this relationship. This is very, very good energy. I really like this energy for you guys. Let's go ahead and pull an advice card. You guys are really on the same path, on the same journey, because it's very important to you. If you notice, they're both walking in the same direction now, so they do have the mindset of where they want to go. It's just going to take them a little longer to get to where you are. They're just crossing the bridge. You're already in the forest, okay? So keep that in mind. You're like 2 steps ahead of them, but they're on the right path. Sacrifice, guys, very intense. This is where you sacrificed and got rid of that fear, got rid of the doubt, got rid of the sadness, whatever it was that you're getting past right now. And then the divine coming in and showing you the path, showing you where you need to go, being very secure in the knowledge that you're doing the right thing. Partnerships and alliances. You are their best friend. You are the person that's going to show them how to get there. They're holding hands. They have the grip. It's like no one's going to let go. So know that the relationship is very strong in the bonds that you already have established, and nothing and no one can break that. Sometimes it gets a little stretched, which is where I feel that this healing energy right now needs a little patience. It needs a little time, but the bond that you created with this person will never truly be broken. So keep that in mind when they're going through this and they may pull away a little bit, or you feel like you need to give them a little space so that they can think or breathe, whatever the case may be. This is a beautiful relationship, so realize that whatever you're going through right now is a learning experience, it's a growth experience, and coming out on the other side, no matter how slow it takes us to get over that bridge into that forest, is worth it in the end. Some people do it a little faster than others, This could mean something about a spiritual journey as well, as that you both have the same belief systems, but your gifts and your intuition and your awareness has expanded a little bit faster than theirs, but you know they're coming right behind you. You just have to be a little bit more patient, because our healing has a lot to do with that. When we are in need of healing an emotion, a situation, whatever, we're not exactly expanding as fast as we need to. Once we heal and grow and move away from that energy, a new gift shows up. We know more about ourselves. We know better how to handle ourselves. We know where our boundaries are. So those are all gifts. And as we grow older and move on and have all these experiences, all those boundaries and everything else shift and change as we shift and change. Your angel message is Lila, and it reads, spend time alone in nature, meditating about your desires and intentions. Ask the angels to help gain a positive perspective. Again, she's in the forest, guys, so she's in nature. She's really digging deep and figuring out where she wants to go, what's the right path, how do I handle this, how do I handle that, but being very calm, asking the angels for their help and their guidance is key to the month of September. And remember, when you ask them in and you pray on them, even if you don't know which one to pray on, you can Google it, but just pray for them in general, and they will come in and they'll help you with the perspective that you need. They will give you the guidance quicker than you finding the guidance on your own. They'll give you the signs and synchronicities and kind of push you in the right direction. Let's pull an angel message for the energy you're working with. And we have Celeste, and it reads, a happy move to a new home or place of employment is in the works. This moment will usher in positive new energy. This is exactly what we need. So when you give this person their space and their time, but always letting them know that you're there for them because of the bond that you have with them, they will move forward. The angels are giving them the blessings that they need. A happy new home, a new job, new security, new foundation, whether this is in the physical or of the spiritual, where they find a new stability within themselves and they find that new path and they push forward on their growth and they become closer to you on that wavelength level, on that energy level. So as you go through the month and you may have to kind of pull away a little bit from a loved one, know that they're on their journey of healing and of growing. So give them that patience and that time. Thank you so much, Pisces, for allowing me to read for you today. I hope the message helps. I would love to have you back. Take care.